Oh no, we're live now. It's worked. Yeah, I'm gonna have to redo whatever that Google thing was or whatever. It worked though, man. It when I done it literally started working straight away. Like, and it was so quick.
Yeah.
They basically got me to do something like disable like loads of things through
Right.
Google. It's a bit of a weird one, but I don't know, some guy reckoned that it works, and it did work, but I switched my computer back on, and it's done nothing.
Doing the same shit again.
Yeah. Yeah, it was doing it this morning, yeah. Daily's flipped at this point.
Yeah.
I think hopefully we can get some like sort of pullback and resistance to form before open. That's going to be ideal.
Otherwise, it's probably nothing again today.
We'll see though, this 30-minute could retrace quite a bit. You never know.
Yeah, that'd be good.
Morning YouTube, sorry I'm late. And having mad internet, well not internet actually, Google Chrome, Streamlabs issues at the minute. Don't know what is going on. Do not know what is going on. But yeah, this week there's actually been like one or two good moves really, hasn't there? Because yesterday just ranged. Oh yeah. Yesterday just ranged during London really. And then what was the other days? Yeah, Tuesday was a nice day, and then Monday was obviously a good day, but it was just hard to get into that move unless it was an impulsive decision. But it did run up. And today looks like we've broken down without confirmation so far. But we never know, we might get a nice little pullback, some form of resistance to form. Or the actual 30-minute. The actual 30-minute could retrace. I think I'll put a bit of music on today. Oh no, what's it called? Yeah, look, watch it now, watch it now. It does this.
Wow.
Yeah, this is light. It should, yeah, it will do that in a sec.
Okay.
But when you first load up, it will do that for like half an hour. When you first load up, it will do that for about half an hour. It's mental.
Did you delete and download it again or not?
What, Google?
Yeah.
No, it said I didn't need to do that. It just said I needed to like disable a load of shit on like Task Manager or something. Yeah, right, let's get some music on. Yeah, it's going to be nice if it can pull back, I think.
Yeah.
Could still get the 30-minute closing below if the next 15 drives up.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Right, nice bit of music.
How many people on the stream?
3.
Jump on now.
Yeah, 4 hours looking like, because my sort of analysis from the 4-hour perspective was looking at these levels here. So that previous high level, that support that pushed us up in that move, this resistance here that was respected yesterday to push us down, we pulled back to it, respected it once again. So I think we're just basically going to reside within this range for a bit. But what we're kind of hoping is that we can get an opportunity to sort of like get a lower time frame resistance to look to push our way back into this zone. This zone here. That's kind of the idea. I mean, arguably you could have sold, to be honest, from the start of the session and put stops above here, based on the fact that we rejected this key level again, and then kind of looked to push back down to here as an option.
I've been looking back. That's probably my idea was based off that, based on what's closing as well back below. Where is it? Yeah, that just 4 level just there.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, you got that as well.
I just wanted that 1 hour to kind of engulf the previous support. Didn't do that. So
No.
a bit not.
No, the only, like I say, the only opportunity was that 1 hour 6 AM candle, the way that it did what it did, because this candle obviously formed a support, and then we saw how this start of the session sort of respected it. So now you have a little range on the 1 hour. This kind of broke down below. You've got clean candles to the left on the 1 hour, and then that kind of pushed down. But on the 30-minute, it was a lot more messy. 30-minute, you had a support formed here, and the problem was we had multiple rejections from this little support within our session. So that's why it made sense to wait till we were below here in our session. But ultimately, you know, this candle just couldn't close below. 15-minute did, but the 30-minute couldn't. So it was more of an impulsive move based off the fact that you'd have to sort of maybe take break of the lows or something along those lines. But if you're waiting for confirmation, it didn't quite come. So now your job is to wait for a pullback and then some form of a continuation. Or if this 30-minute can retrace to somewhere like over here or over here, you could still get an opportunity for an entry and then look for the next candle to push down before open potentially. But yeah, we'll see. See what happens. But yeah, definitely need to sort this Google situation out, man, once and for all. It's doing my head in.
Yeah, if it's delaying you by half an hour every day, it's not good at all.
Nah, mate. Yeah, even like when I wake up and that, and you know, sometimes there's them early entries, and it's like, you know what I mean? I'm sitting there waiting for Google to load up. I should be like ready, like.
Yeah, on it. Anyone caught anything yet in the chat?
No, don't think so. No one's.
Not even a high.
Yeah, not even a high, not even a morning. Yeah, so the 15 minutes clearly closed below the range. Yeah, so now we're just gonna have to sort of wait. Yeah, do you know what? Looking at the 15 minute, the reason why the 15 minute made sense was based off structure. If you look at that, clearly see the 15 minute create a lower structure there and close below. My issue is that once that 30 minute closed back in the range, your idea is kind of invalidated, but obviously the next kind of did push down. So it's not like there kind of was an opportunity, but it was a lot more risky, because obviously ultimately, you know, you'd want to see the 30 minute close below that range. You know, that's going to give you the best opportunity and highest probability. But that 15 minute did obviously do that little situation, but that next one would immediately, it wouldn't invalidate the trade from an entry standpoint. It would just invalidate the fact that there's no confirmation at that stage, because the 30 minute did not close outside the range. But then arguably, then if you look at the 1 hour, this is where it gets tricky, because if you look at the 1 hour, you still got confirmation. You know what I'm saying? So it, yeah, definitely a tricky one. Because if you think about it, really now we're just in a 1 hour range. There's your resistance and there's your support, and we've just hit the bottom of the range. So even is there even a trade here after this?
Yeah, it's like the 4 hour move which you're looking for has already kind of happened.
Well, yeah, because it's moved from the open of the candle down to the support that's been created previously. You know, for more sells, yeah, if we start to pull back from this level, create resistance, then we can look to push through and then continue down to key levels. Yeah, cool. But at the end of the day, last day of the month, we're gonna have to see, right? Because weekly, what's weekly want to do? Where does the monthly want to close? But you can see there's a monthly resistance right where our basically our 30 minute ranges. So we could easily start pushing back up if the monthly wants to close above, right? You got dailies. This daily candle did not close below the support. So whatever wick we're creating below here could be another rejection. Look on the daily where we're coming into now. Right, we're coming into an area where there is rejection. We know that because it looks all here from a daily time frame, wicks. So now we've created this new daily to daily zone, which is going to be like here to here, which is interesting because obviously if we're taking sells past this area, it's going to be very tricky. Now as you look on the 4 hour, you know why there's rejection, because we had a support formed here and we had that rejection and created that high level of support. And we can see this whole area as being an important area. So if we're taking a trade from in here somewhere, then we really need to be cautious as we move down to this level, because that is no guarantee that it's not gonna break through, or there's a probability that it's going to create a wick in this area again and start driving back up based off the dailies. So for me, this is a case of waiting. Anyway, just to let you guys know, YouTube will be back properly to normal next week. My aim is to sort all these sort of technical issues out over the weekend. I've got Google that just keeps crashing on me sort of every time I load it up. I thought I had it fixed last night. Not the case. Streamlabs just takes ages to load up. Sometimes it just doesn't even load. Oh. So yeah, a couple of things I'm gonna have to sort out before the weekend. Sorry, over the weekend. Yeah, I sort of want 7:30 to pull us back, respect the range, which would be nice, and then have a bearish candle creating us some form of a resistance, and then we can have sells coming down to fill wherever we sort of create that low. But that's sort of my only sort of option here for the minute, because we can see here it's not going to retrace all the way up over here in 3 minutes. I like you, you see the same thing as me. Okay, what do I see?
What do you see?
Yeah. Yeah, it's just dropping straight up.
Especially once we start tapping into like the 690, yes. I mean, even harder for a move then.
Yeah, once we start hitting 690s, it's gonna be pretty tough. Unless there's a mad sell-off, which is probably unlikely for the last day of the month. It's more likely to consolidate, really, but there is volume, so we'll go with it.
The candles do seem a bit smaller today.
Yeah, they are a little bit smaller, aren't they?
Yeah.
Yeah, so we're gonna have to wait for some retracements before we even take an opportunity.
closes right at that support level.
Be interesting. Good morning, Jay Casemiro. Yeah, so like I say, guys, YouTube will be back running properly from next week. Just had some technical issues this week. Last couple of weeks have just been annoying, man. Got ill, got technical issues. Are you looking for sells if this candle closes like this? No. I'm looking for sells if we can get like a bit of a retracement, some form of a resistance to form. Just because if I wanted to sell it, I wanted to get an entry, you know, somewhere around here. But the problem is this candle didn't, the 30-minute did not close below the range. That 30-minute bearish one here did not close below the range. See our range from the Asian session didn't close below. That one just came down and dropped. There was a little 15-minute opportunity, but obviously I'll wait for the 30-minute. So overall, yeah, this 30-minute candle broke you down. So now my job is to wait for pullback resistance to continue. Otherwise, there's no trade, because you're not going to sell it here, right? Because you know your move has happened to that support. Okay, so if we're looking for continued sells to your next target zones, okay, and then understanding this is a big higher time frame zone. Okay, so we know it's big hard. So it's better to get an entry somewhere over here with a resistance form to push into that zone, breaking this current low, than to try and sell it when we're way down over here and then get wicked and get screwed. Okay. Good morning. I got a 10-second shift between computer and iPhone stream. That's interesting. I thought it'd just be the same in terms of YouTube. There's always be the same delay, but that's interesting. So yeah, I'm not sure what you can do about that, to be completely honest. So I do apologise. Got a good amount of viewers here today. Got about 18 people. Make sure you drop a like on the stream, people. We need the stream to start growing again, like it was back in the day. We used to have like 90 people. And they get back to those sort of numbers.
Oh, they've done well to start the 12. This month you started streaming again. We've done quite well.
Yeah. I mean, look, some
wins.
yeah. Oh yeah. Since we've come on, we've only had one loss on stream, and I think 6 wins called out. And then there was a win the other day that I was gonna stream to do, but obviously there's Streamlabs didn't work, but we caught it in the private channel anyway. So yeah, we'll have to wait and see with GJ anyway, because we've still got quite a bit of time. You stopped streaming, all your fault. Yeah, it is my fault. I did stop streaming. That is true, I did stop streaming. But oh well, good thing is I'm back now. I'm back now, that's the main thing, right? Is this GJ? Yes, this is GJ. Me, nope. I'm not sure. I'm not sure what you mean. You were saying about the difference in shift between computer and iPhone. Yeah, I'm not sure about that. I just got out of the night shift, so I'm not gonna be here for London, but good luck, guys. Okay, no problem. Take care, take care. But you're right, Vin, it was my fault. I did stop streaming. But I think it was a good thing because, you know, at the end of the day, I want to stream when I'm at a good technical level, you know, and if there's small mistakes being made, it's all about, you know, providing the correct education, etc. So I went away and worked on my stuff, you know, and come back 10 times better trader. So now I can relay that onto others, which is obviously ultimately why it's a good thing that I made my return. By the way, why in your stream sometimes we can't see the wicks of the candle? You should be able to see the wicks of the candle.
I don't know why it does that. So yeah, sometimes you just can't see the wicks. It's weird.
Yeah, that is weird. I mean,
your wicks are all the same. They're all white.
Yeah, I mean, the only thing I can think is your resolution of you on YouTube.
Even on HD, it still does it
Really?
sometimes. Yeah.
That's interesting.
It's nothing to do with you. Like I've seen other streamers do it, and it does the same thing.
Does it?
From what I've seen, yeah.
Right. Okay. Got you. Yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna get this little opportunity here. I'm thinking more is gonna be probably 5-minute options here. We need at least a bullish 15-minute, and then that gives you an opportunity for some form of a resistance to be formed.
That'd be below where we're at right now, or higher up.
Well, that's what you have to wait and find out.
Yeah.
But I would say if it starts breaking below its current lows at 850, it's gonna continue. So it wouldn't be an opportunity at that stage. Yes, that is what Vin mentioned. I will look after the reason later. We'll tell you if I found something out. Okay. No problem. Yeah, I just have a feeling it's going to be enough. This week's sort of been one of those weeks. Well, it does feel that way, doesn't it? There's only sort of been one or two sort of easier moves this week. Everything else has sort of been... Well, yesterday, I mean, there was just nothing really, was there? I think the only opportunity yesterday was if you literally took buys straight.
Yeah, straight away.
Yeah, that was your only opportunity. And then after that, you know, we waited to see if we could start breaking down, retesting lows, but you know, it just never happened. So it wasn't meant to be in that sense. But yeah, the only other good move was obviously Monday, like we said. But in terms of actual opportunity, you know, probably where you got in, to be honest, was probably the best option in terms of getting, you know, better stops, etc. Which usually I would take that sort of trade, but I just didn't. I don't want to be buying way up over here when when we're already like near 163, and I just wasn't sure if we were going to continue beyond that, but it did. So I can only look back and say, yeah, that was the opportunity. So yeah. Apart from that, at least I've caught.
Yeah, you got
the
that
better.
move.
Yeah. When was that move? Was that yesterday? Tuesday.
Yeah,
That's
Tuesday.
it. Yeah, that was the better move of the week anyway. The traffic to the left is too messy, except we have lots of volume to push with one massive red candle. Yeah, it is a bit messy. It is a bit messy, but I mean, if you look at actual levels, then this is a key level. So all this range here came from this level here. This, oh man, my drawing is so bad. This level here, the one I've got marked, yellow line, that's the key level. You know, all that is just information to say that the support was being held here. Same with this support was being held. Maybe you want to mark that level up. So we know as we're coming down that, you know, we're going to pay attention to this level, going to pay attention to this level, I'm going to pay attention to this level. But that's why I'd much rather get some form of sell in here to see if we can break through this level. Because if we can't, then we know that we're just going to reside, and then, you know, the trade's not valid, etc. But if we start breaking down now, I don't want to be involved, because, you know, we could start breaking down, but then, like you say, you know, what's going to happen here, what's going to happen here. So I don't really want to be selling there unless I get a solid confirmation, which at the minute we haven't got, because I haven't even got a bullish 15-minute or nothing yet. Yeah, there's a little 5-minute. You know, you could look at the 5-minute and say, oh yeah, 5 minutes looking good. Cool. If that suits your rules, then yeah, your opportunity was there. Stops have to go above this kind of resistance that's been formed. If this candle drives up, then that's why you should have waited for the 15-minute. You know what I'm saying? So it all depends on what you're personally looking for. There's no right or wrong answer. But for me, what I would be looking for is this candle closed bullish, so I know that a low has been formed. Potentially the next one to go bullish would be fine, and some form of resistance to form before or at open, and that's cool. Just something to give me confirmation for continuation is going to give me the opportunity. You know what I'm saying? Right, I think I'm gonna go make a nice little cup of tea here, just while we chilling. But yeah, this is much better. See, this is where 5-minute can really do you. I mean, it can still push down, don't get me wrong. I mean, you know, it only needs that to be a wick, but there is a good reason why I don't like taking them sort of entries. But yeah, I'll be streaming tomorrow as well, as long as it can work. It might be a bit later tomorrow, till I get this sorted out properly. I don't think I need a new PC. I mean, I've only had the PC. How long have I had this PC now? 2? No. I got it in 20. Oh yeah, it'd be coming up to 2 years.
Yeah, year and a half.
Yeah, year and a half I've had it. Yeah, I mean, this should last years.
Yeah, definitely. I don't think it should be a computer. That's the problem.
No, well, I hope not. Because yesterday it did come up that it asked me to like reinstall the whole Windows and everything, but I don't want to do that because then that would mean that I'd have to like lose all my files.
Yeah, like all your passwords.
Yeah,
and shit,
everything. So I was just like, no, I'm not doing that. I've got to find another way without having to do that. Did you see GN this morning? Little nice opportunity.
Yeah.
Because once you see the 4 hour, what it done, create a resistance to try and push down, and then during the Asian session, broke up, closed above there. London continued that push right back to this area. It will hit this. It will hit this zone eventually. But yeah, your little option was 615. So higher support formation, breaking above that resistance, stops below the range. Stop loss down over here, and then your target can be way up over here. Okay, so we've got like 1 minute left for this 15-minute. I don't really like it. I don't really like it to close too weak. Great support, yes. See, I want it to close fairly like a healthier bullish candle would be better.
Yeah, at least in gold from that previous 15.
Yeah. Problem is, I just don't really want to have. I'd still take it based off the rules, but it's not going to be as ideal if we get something like that, because it's very easy for it to wick down into this area and then find some like rejection, and I don't really want to be playing with that. So I much rather sort of get a trade, like I was sort of saying to you, in here, because then we can push back to what's been created, and then if it extends a little bit, that's cool. You know, we'll be out by then.
Yeah.
Well, okay, so 15-minute did close bullish, which is nice. 30 minutes still open, however. So yeah, we're gonna wait to see in the next 15 minutes what sort of happens over here. Oh my god, it's snowing.
Is it?
Yeah. Oh, whoa. It's snowing like mental. Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll send you a quick video on WhatsApp. Mate,
it was cold this morning though. It was cold.
Mate.
The thing is, I'm only like half an hour away from you. Though.
I
It
know.
must be coming towards me soon.
Yeah, you're gonna get it. Yeah, look at that.
A couple days ago, we had 20-degree weather, didn't we?
Yeah. What's going on, mate? What's this going on? What about AUD JPY short opportunity on 4 hour? AUD JPY. Alright, I'll have a quick look. Now I'm gonna make a tea before 4 hour. Yeah, there could be an opportunity. I mean, it's already done the move, so to speak, right? So I mean, if you were looking for that opportunity, you probably would have wanted to be in at 6:30 over there. But yeah, this situation here was perfect. Don't get me wrong. That's a solid opportunity. You know, you had like support formed over here, structure over there, broke down below, pulled back, created a resistance. Could take entries on the close of that candle. Next candle just drop. Just watch key levels. Watch 4 hour levels as you come down. It's cool. Yeah, it would have been a nice move. But yeah, you had to be in somewhere over there for that to work out. Because now at this point, it's it's moved quite a bit. But yeah, definitely was an opportunity there for sure. I would journal that if I was you. Right, I'm gonna be back in like literally 2 minutes. I'll be back. Bear with me. Yo, what's
Yo.
GJ saying?
It's
I think
pushing.
it's worth a shot.
Yeah, I agree.
It's a 20 pipper stop, so it's worth a little shot, I think.
I just don't want it to keep pumping the last couple of minutes because then stop losses probably for the range are going to be too big. Now we have to expect some
So
wicks
where's 1 to 1?
in that range somewhere.
Yeah, about 0.600. I think that's okay. Just have to probably watch this level at 690 in my opinion. But we'll see. Obviously it might run off. If it does, it does, innit? I don't particularly want it to you know. So who's going to be taking sells then in the chat if you get the little opportunity? If you like the idea, go with it. Discuss the idea. It's not the ideal situation, it's not the best situation, but obviously on paper makes sense. But we'll see, because if it drops too much,
You know,
is it 30 pip stop?
nearly.
Is it? I thought it was just 20. Has it moved that much? Because that's going to dictate what lot size I put on it. Yeah, this is going to be a lesser lot by the look of it now then.
Now we're here. I don't even know if I'm taking it. Like this is by my target, kind of around my target. So I wanted it to be getting out, but yeah, it's still great resistance below. It might just keep smashing down the whole day, you know.
Yeah, you never know, do you? Oh, look at that, mate. Why last 30 seconds, man? What's it got to do us like that?
Up the move, yeah. I mean, it's just done the move in the last 3 minutes.
Well, it's done a move, hasn't it? Oh, dead.
Yeah, it stops at like 40.
Are they 40?
Yeah.
Oh, no, sod that. Oh, what a violation. The only way I might take it is if the next candle retraces up, so I can get like a lot less stops.
It's close. It's close below that next level as well.
Oh, this is gonna tank. Yeah, if I can get like a 30 pip stop, I'd be happy, but it's just, man, it's just too. What's the stop right now? It's like a 36.
Nearly 40 with Fred. Yeah.
Yeah, it's like a 36 pip stop. No, I just don't. Is there even 36 pips to the downside? That basically is that whole 4-hour range down to like 0.300.
Yeah.
Nah, I think I'm gonna sit this one out, man. It's just been one of those weeks.
Yeah, I still wanted to do that a lot. I was meeting off at 15, but it just smashed down lots of minutes.
Yeah, it's different if it closed around 800. I would have been happy to take that risk. But yeah, what a joke. Yeah, I mean, in theory it should still drive down, but based off the 4-hour, I mean, we've done the move now.
Double move.
Yeah, we're at that sort of zone at this point, so it wouldn't be sensible to try and trying to sell into this zone at the minute. It's different if we had an opportunity around 800, because you could push into the zone and then go break even and then see if it's going to hit your target. But right now, I can't be touching this. Stops are huge as well for what it is. Yeah, just a couple issues I have with this situation. But when we was in the last 2 minutes, we were like over here. So I was thinking, yeah, I could work with that, because I know I can have an opportunity to push into this zone, and then, you know, I'm not going to really want to let it sort of come back. But it's different now.
goes, it's probably gonna keep going.
Yeah. I just think it's probably maybe even better to wait till we're below this whole zone to the left, and then see maybe like next week. I mean, it's not really doing much, is it? Seems like it wants to push down, but it's not. Did anyone get in those in the chat? Still like the idea. It's up to you if you want to go with it, but your stops have to be above here. That's where your stop loss has to be, and obviously your target now is probably down over here to make it worth it as a one-to-one. So if you get closes sort of back above this kind of area here, it's going to be very tricky. But it does look like it wants to push down, so we'll see. But I am going to be calling it a day in a sec anyway. Yeah, so any real option was probably 5-minute option again. Probably once that 5-minute did close, I mean, that was the only sort of opportunity you got where the stops were good. Here, stop loss above there, you'd been fine, and it did run. What would that have been? See, that would have been like a 14 pip stop, and yeah, you got that.
Yeah.
Now it's running for like 30, but it's just different, you know, because now if you're taking 15-minute entries, your stops are like 30 plus. You know, just so much uncertainty in this zone. It may just smash through, but it's one of them, you know. It could and it might not. It may wick, start driving out of the zone. You just don't know. So the only maybe other opportunity, because there's still 2 hours left on the 4 hour, is if we actually get a pullback 30-minute, you know, and then. But it's just, I just don't see that happening at this stage. Right, YouTube. I'm going to be signing off in a couple minutes. I'm just going to go get dressed, and then when I come back, we're going to be signing off. But we'll see what happens this little GJ situation for a few minutes. See what the first sort of 15 minutes does. But yeah, I am going to have to shoot off in a sec. So I'll be back in a minute, and then we're going to call it a day. Right, bear with me. like GJ is moving down.
Yeah, I mean, it's too much for that went to the left.
Yeah, I only moved like 20 though, because your stops would have been like 36 plus. So I mean, yeah, interesting. We'll see how it goes for the end of the session anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah. Alright then guys, well I'm off. It's the last day of the month anyway, so March is now wrapped up. I'll be on tomorrow anyway, so we'll be streaming tomorrow, but probably not trading tomorrow. 'Cause Friday, 1st of April, not a good shout. So we'll be back probably trading from Monday, but I will be streaming tomorrow anyway. So, but yeah, we'll see what happens. Alright then YouTube, thanks everyone for coming on. Make sure you drop a like on the stream. Make sure to subscribe to the YouTube channel. And yeah, have a great day, and I'll see everybody tomorrow. Take care YouTube. See everyone tomorrow.